Guys, have you heard? Hey, this one I shocked me pass. So, have you heard? Hey, you guys should come. Let's gossip. We are not just we are gossiping this evening, guys. Have you heard? When I saw that, I was shocked. I was just like, yay, yay! Our expectations. See, in fact, we don't even have expectation. But, guys, if you see this, anyways, I told you guys when I find it, I'll bring it here for you guys to see. Did I finally find it? Come, you'll find out in the middle of this video. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you're new to my channel, you're welcome. Please do what to click subscribe button to build this an amazing and calm family. Yes, we're a family. If you're a returning subscriber, oh, just thank you so much for stopping by, guys. Don't post just really want to hit 5 million. You don't know how my body is doing. 5 million, like play, or 5 million in 2 weeks. That is a lot of numbers. Like 5 million in 2 weeks. We did so much. In fact, we outdid ourselves. So thank you. Let me just take the opportunity to say thank you. Let me not be preaching about go and watch, go and watch. Thank you. 5 million people click, watch. There's so much numbers. Thank you so much. God bless you. If you're taking your time to watch it, you've taken your time to make sure that you put in the effort, the work to make sure that we have this success. Thank you so much. So we just have little to hit 5 million views. And so please, you have to promise us that once we hit 5 million views, you are giving us another movie. Yes, we know you have plenty movie. We know last time you were talking, you were saying that you prefer to have quality than quantity. That's what you said last time. Yes, we understand, ma, but if you have 5 million views in 2 weeks, I think we deserve another new movie. God bless you, ma. I'm very sure you must have seen this or you heard our cry. We want another movie, ma. Give us another movie, ma. It's more than 2 weeks now. God bless you. Guys, have you heard that the next movie that we are begging so that she should be a lover girl with Tim? Because if she's a lover girl, I feel like she used to do it so well. Like I just wanted all that the house guest scenario, stereotype should just die. I want something else or something. We are just praying for something else. There's somebody that just came and dropped this comment and said that yesterday that she saw on Snapchat, because she follows Timini. Yesterday, I don't know the kind of sleep that I slept yesterday, that I did not go on Snapchat. There is no day that I used to go that I used to go to Snapchat, because if you don't have Snapchat, please get Snapchat if you want to know about celebrity gossip, because there are some things they cannot post on Instagram. There are some things you will never see them post on TikTok or this thing, but you see on Snap, that's where they post most of the real things. Though last time I started following Soso on Snap, Soso is not even very active like that on Snap. You may think that you go and be saying, Soso no dey Snap like that, or she just know the social media person. But somebody like Timini, you want to see Timini in his real team, bad boy T. Follow him on Snapchat. So you see that was not just on Snapchat. Then somebody came to our call my attention this evening, that they saw Timini posted something about him and Soso being on set. That from her outfit they could see that she was dressing like a shower. You all know what a shower means in Nigerian language. Most of you know what a shower means. A shower means a prostitute, that kind of a movie role of a prostitute. And guess what? The last time we saw Soso is on this video that she acted like a prostitute. And guess what? She kill it. So if she act this part with Uncle Tim, with Baboti, and she kill it like this again, then it's okay. Don't me, I wanted this soft, glamour, lover girl, just relaxing, being taken care of, being pampered and everything. But if this is script that call, we are ready, girl. We give you all the support. We give you all the support. But that's what they say, though. They say that she and Tim, that they are acting like, the from the outfit, they're suspecting that it's actually a kind of a shower vibe kind of movie. That is what they are acting. But anyways, we are supporting you. We give you all the support. We are hoping that you will deliver as usual, because you don't have to deliver very well. But guys, I wanted a very chill over girl. I'm sorry. Because that kind of mind of stereotype of she always acting like a house girl. I just wanted that stereotype to die. You see people asking funny question like, why is it that men don't like you in movies? This kind of question has been killing me this few days. So I just wanted something soft so that people will see the soft part of her, because I think 90% of most of our movies, people don't usually see the soft part of her. So I wanted it. But if that is what they wanted, or that is what the script said, why not? So yeah, tomorrow, trust Tessie, I'll go and search for that picture. Even when I was not on Snap yesterday, I just slept. Yesterday was my sleeping day. Morning to night, I was just sleeping. I'll go and find it. Don't worry. Tomorrow morning or in the afternoon, anytime I find that picture, I'll bring it up. But if you have a place, my email is always open. You know that I'll be so happy to receive that, like with my whole of my heart. Yeah. You remember how she was acting like a prostitute with Uncle M, and she ended up falling in love. The love story was so sweet. I think we watched this movie, that was about 2 years ago, when she and Uncle M, their movies used to drop almost every week, back to back. So yeah, we are waiting. Trust me, please, my email is up. If you have it, just send it to me on my email. I promise you I will appreciate it. I will appreciate it. Anyways, guys, watch this next video. Our favorite girl that used to speak very, very well, that most of you used to like her. These days I need to bring her videos again, because but today, take your time and watch this. Watch this next video. You will learn, especially as a lady or as a woman. In fact, it's for general. Relax and watch this. You'll be able to know that some of these Nollywood actresses or actors, there is more to them just being in the Nollywood industry. Just watch this.
Overthinking and self-doubt work hand in hand. They're cousins. Hi, my name is Nazo. I'm a first daughter, raised in a low middle class family. So I don't think I need to give you more information on my life to convince you that I can help you with overthinking. I've hacked it. Okay? Overthinking will put you in a state of freeze. It will put you in a state where you sit and you want to figure out everything from one spot. That's overthinking. So you sit at a spot and you want to figure out what everybody's thinking, how everybody feels. You want to figure out how you can make everything right. Something that might take you 5 years to figure out, you want to figure it out in one sitting, because you don't want to make mistakes. Or maybe you have made mistakes before and you don't want to make mistake again. You just find yourself, in a state of freeze, in a state of trying to figure everything out instantly. Like I can sit here and give you so many reasons why we turn to overthinking, or why it's happening to you right now, but I rather give you solutions, because I have been seeing a lot of comments on overthinking, even some emails that I've gotten. People are talking about overthinking, so I just feel like I should teach you how I hacked overthinking. The number one hack I can give you is to steady your nervous system. I know I talk a lot about this nervous system in my videos, and that's because it's a very broad topic. It's not something I can just teach you in 10 minutes. It's also something I want you to make your own research on, because different things work for different people. So basically, our nervous system, we usually redo our nervous system with fear, anxiety, shame. African women, I don't know why we like shame so much, but sometimes I don't blame anybody. It comes from conditioning. So your nervous system, and the thing about your mental space is wired in a way that whatever you feed it, that's what it believes. You understand? So studying your nervous system is a process where you start to reintroduce the right things into your mental state, helping your mental state shift from where it is to a better place. I don't know if I'm making sense. One of the ways you can start this process is by meditation, giving yourself some quiet time, sometimes by going outside too, go outside, touch grass. You probably have been indoors too much, it fuels overthinking. So sometimes go outside, touch grass, and speak to people, just shake it off. Sometimes I dance for no reason. I just shake off whatever it is that is. Sometimes you don't even know that you're carrying so much on your shoulder. Just shake it off, There are so many ways you can do this, but I also want you to make research on how to steady your nervous system, because it's so important when it comes to overthinking. It's really, really important. In fact, it's the first step, okay? To further, helping your nervous system settle, you have to turn to words of affirmation. They are very, very important. This is a situation whereby you start to speak the right things into your mind. You start to tell yourself stuff. if you have to say it, see, when it comes to resetting your mind, it doesn't look good. You might look stupid doing it. So that's why it's good you do it by yourself, So when you're doing your words of affirmation, some people do it in the morning and they forget about. Do it all day. Talk to yourself all day. Sound like a mad person. Look stupid. That's how it works. Because you have to say these things so much that at some point your mind starts to believe it. I don't even understand. It's just like watching a commercial on TV. Those companies that pay so much for the TV to play their commercials all day. Before you know it, even your sleep, you're singing, honey, where with me, love. Honey, where with me, That's how it works. You have to condition yourself, reintroduce the right words into your system, your mental system again. That's how it works. The second hack I can give you, which is the most important hack, my baby, if I have to scream this, I will scream it. You have to learn to remember. Yes, remember. We forget so easily. This happens to artists, people who are musicians. You see somebody, they come up with a very nice music. Maybe they are singing in their corner happily, They just be singing, and then the song will blow. The song blows. You now see the guy the next time. It's as if the guy is now sad. You be like, are you not supposed to be happy? No. The devil has introduced overthinking into their life because at this point, the stakes are higher. So you start to overthink. Will he go? Will this second one work? That's overthinking. Will will he go like this? How will people receive this? How is it, And that's why a lot of people like that turn to, you overthink themselves into depression and then turn to drugs. That's it. That's the answer. That's just it, So it happens to the best of us. I'm not trying to shame anybody. I'm just saying this is how it works, And so you must learn to force yourself to remember. You must learn to force yourself to remember when you started this, the reason you even started in the first place, and how happy you were when you started it, or how you were free with yourself and you didn't overthink that. This could happen in businesses too. It could be business. You have to remember the times when you didn't overthink anything, the times when you just went ahead and did stuff, without overthinking it. You have to put yourself back in that state. If your own is not that you have done this before, it could also be that you push yourself to remember when you were a child, how fearless you were. When you didn't know, you see some children, they don't fear nothing. You see children, they just walk around like, So sometimes you have to connect with your inner child and remind yourself how you used to fly around everywhere without fear and connect yourself to that person. That's what I mean by you have to remember. You have to remember one time in your life when you were fearless and reconnect to that person again. Do you understand what I mean? I hope I'm making sense. I wish I can just open my head and bring out this thing. Teaching is hard. So you have to remember that there was a point in your life that you were fearless, that you didn't think too much, that you didn't even consult people so much. Reconnect with that part of your life and keep it pushing. Because what happens to us is most times when maybe we're doing things on our own, you see us be prospering and be enjoying what we are doing. But the moment we have eyes on us, and trust me, people have opinions, and when people's opinions start coming in, people start talking things that are not even connected to what you are doing. Someone can come now, watch a whole video that I've made. Watch a whole video. The person will now talk about my nail. See your nail. Why is your nail like that? Do you get? That's how human beings are. So you have to reconnect with your inner child who did not even understand what nails mean. Do you understand? I don't know if I'm making sense. Hey, you have to reconnect to that person and remember that there was a time you were fearless. There was a time you did this for fun. There was a time you had so much fun doing this. So once you connect to that person, you'll find out that your overthinking will reduce. Do you understand? The second thing you must remember. Here I go, sounding like a pastor again, but the people have to know the truth. The second thing you must remember is how big God is. We forget so easily. We forget so easily. God can deliver you from fire this week. The next week, an ant will bite you. You will say, God, I'm dying. What happened to me? The same God, the one that came through. I feel like we forget so easily because once you turn to overthinking, your head will turn blank. You will forget the most important things in your life. So always force yourself to remember that you have a big God. God is so big. God, I don't care what any other person is doing in that company you're working. You know that you come into an industry, you meet some people that even use juju to do, I can do, like they use it to brag. Always remember how big your God is. If you don't remember, go to the beach, look at the water, and remind yourself that somebody created this thing with just spoken words. That's enough to remember how big God is. Remember how big God is before you turn to overthinking. Remember how big God is. Put God here, then put that thing that is making you overthink by the side of God and see how small it is. Do you understand? I hope I'm making sense. I hope I was able to I hope I was able to convey this message properly, because I want you to really, really, really get it. And I want you to understand that it's not a day's work. Okay? So don't be hard on yourself. Start the process. If you fail, start again. By the time you fail 2 times, be rest assured that where you are failing to now is not the ground. You are already failing, or you are failing this time on a base. Okay? So when you fail, don't give up. Continue. Reset your mind. Reset your mind. You can do it. And leave overthinking alone. It doesn't do anything. Coming from a professional overthinker that I used to be, it doesn't solve any situation. Okay? You can send me your email. You can send me your questions and your dilemmas in the email that is in my bio, asknazo2@gmail.com. Contact me. I would like to help you.